What is this? Oh, it's quartz. Okay. Let's grab some. What's this? That's nothing but a scary looking egg. Oh, look at that! Diamond! Hot damn! Okay. We found some diamond. Welcome back, everybody, to Osiris New Dawn. I am an old guy gaming, and in this episode, we are going to work on getting our barracks put up, and we're going to work on getting the solar panel backpack thingamadoodle. One of the people in my stream mentioned that there's a bug with that, so we're going to test that out, too, with that and the hover boosters. And if all goes well, what I would like to do for the latter part of this episode is I'd like to go investigate the, I think it's either the Zeta or the Theta mine, because I was told that there's a big diamond cavern in there, so we can go get ourselves a bunch of diamond. So that is the plan for this episode. Off camera, we went and got some silver, and we also went and got some gases and some liquid. So we have our tanker buggy all full. So this right auxiliary tank has methane and or hydrocarbon solution in it. The big tank has hydrogen, and the smaller tank on the left has nitrogen. We also want to make the satellite upgrade for this guy too. The reason we didn't do that, of course, is because I didn't have any silver in the last episode, but we do now. And let's see, what else did we do? We got a little more sulfur and a couple other things. We ran across a couple meteorites, but I didn't find any obsidian, which is what I'm actually looking for, so that we can make the dragon tooth. Hopefully we can come across it before we go to Lutari, so we can have that a little sooner. And I think that's pretty much everything we did off camera. So I just want to remind you guys a couple of things, actually. I am going to be out of town the week of the 13th, and so I'm pre-recording these episodes, so keep that in mind in terms of comments. And also, I am live streaming right now as I record this, but we have the overlay removed, and you know it'll essentially be just like a normal Let's Play episode, even though I am live streaming. So you might hear me occasionally address somebody else, and that's why. Okay, enough of that. Let's get started here. So the first thing I want to do is get the satellite thingamadoodle made for our buggy. So let's go over here to the workbench, and we're going to need a circuit board, wire, and 2 scrap metal for that. So let's get going with that first. We'll hop in here. Oh, we also made, I don't know if I did this in the last episode or in between, but we also made some crab stew. So we have 5 things of crab stew in here now, and more food on the way. We did 1 harvest of the garden in here, and it is, man, it's already ready to pick up. Oh geez, I can't believe it. That reminds me too, we should look at our skills. So we've put points into faster plant growth, and you know, I almost think, I mean, this is growing fast enough. I almost think we don't necessarily need to spend this point. Eventually we'll have more points than we know what to do with, but let's hold off on doing that last one. And I think what I want to do is let's get the medicine potency up, because, you know, we've had a couple of close calls. And remember, this is a permadeath series, so if we die, it's all over but crying, baby. So we want our meds to heal us as much as they can. And let's see, we have a bunch of science points, man. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do next? This is going to be increase fruit yield, but I don't think that's super important right now. We're fine on water. Again, I just don't need to spend these points, at least not right now. What I would like to do, though, is increase the solar panel output. So we're going to have to take this one to get to that one. And spacewalk speed, not something we need to worry about right now. So let's take this all the way to as far as we can. We still have 19 points left, so why don't we... I mean, at this point, it kind of almost doesn't matter, to be honest with you. Increase fruit yield by 2. And yeah, I guess we'll put those points there. And yeah, we'll do the spacewalk speed, and the water will probably be the last thing to do. So combat points, we have 11 combat points. We're trying to get down to increased projectile damage. This is going to cost 14, so we don't quite have enough points yet. So we're going to sit on those points until we can get that. I have killed a couple of bugs off camera too, so we'll continue to do that when it's feasible to do so. For engineering, we have 33 points, so I want to get salvage bonus 3. Okay, so that's done. and salvage faster. I mean, our spanner salvages so fast as it is, that's almost not even necessary either. Craft at higher health, or craft faster, or repair at higher durability. I'm kind of thinking maybe that. And then increase loot amount, increase hover boots. So, okay, that pretty much... Oh, well, we have 4 points left, but I don't think we can buy anything else right now. So we'll sit on the rest of those points. Okay, so that gets us caught up on the points. So we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and harvest our food here. So I haven't attempted to kill the really large crabs, but we've killed a couple of the smaller ones so we can get the meat from them. And we also learned that you no longer need to harvest the different parts of the bugs. If you just hit it in the torso and keep hitting it, you will get all of the meat from it just by doing that, which is, I've mentioned that I'm not necessarily a fan of that because it's kind of borderline, I think anyways, dumbing the game down a little bit, but it does definitely make things easier. So there you go. Okay, so I think I hit everything. Everything's now back to growing status. Let's go drop all this food off over here. We should have enough food to make some more crab stew because we have 22 crab meats there. And yeah, look at that. So we can make another 7. Beautiful. Absolutely marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Okay, let's put the rest of this stuff in here. We are now, guys, we're in super good shape for food. Food is no longer a problem for us. I mean, it hasn't really been a big problem since we first started, or shortly after we first started, but it's definitely not a problem now. So yeah, love it, love it. I'm going to put 1 crab meat in there, and we will, I have not lost any nutrition or hydration for, I would say, at least 30 minutes now. I'm almost wondering if that's broken. The red eyeball on our stealth meter also hasn't gone away either. I don't know, man. We'll keep an eye on it. If the hydration and nutrition thing doesn't start to go down fairly soon, I might relog because that I don't think it should be lasting that long. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. We did take the points in it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Definitely the stealth meter's broken. That's not working right because, we're not aggroed right now, but the red eyeball seems to suggest that we are. Okay, so let's see. What are we doing? We need to make circuit boards. We need to make wires, all that good stuff. So we're going to need plastic for that. We have 1 wire there already, so we're good to go on that. And then we're going to need to make some white gold. So we're going to need gold and nickel. And we're going to need this silver, and I think some copper, and probably some zinc too, because I think we have to make some power cells. I'm trying to remember to turn my light off when I'm in the habitat, but I'm doing a terrible job of doing that, as you guys can see. Okay, so we need to make power cells. Oh, I need lithium. I always think zinc. Right? But it's actually lithium that we need to make the power cells. Because there's lithium batteries, but there's also zinc-based batteries too, so kind of throws me off a little bit there. All right, so let's make one of those. We're going to need one of those, and we're going to need a white gold for the circuit board. We have the plastic already, so we're good to go there. Let's take a look at our printer. And we'll make our circuit board. I believe it said we also needed some scrap too, and I don't think I grabbed that. That thing's grown back already? Man, you are a hardy, voracious plant there. No, not that. We need 2 pieces of this, I believe. Okay, that should allow us to make the satellite dish kit that we can then attach to the tanker buggy. All right, so let's make that. And then the next thing on the agenda is the barracks. Well, no, we want to make the solar panel backpack upgrade first. And then we'll work on the barracks. Okay, so we want to go T for upgrade and add that. Get the spanner out and upgrade it. Very good. So our tanker buggy is fully upgraded. and ready to rock and roll. Let's take a look at the backpack upgrade next, the solar panel backpack upgrade. So what we need is a solar panel kit, another wire, another circuit board, and some steel. Let's grab the steel. Okay, and I'm going to need to make some wire, so that means I'm going to need this rubber here. Put the food in there. Okay, my hydration just started dropping, so I think we just, we just have mad skills with that stuff because of the skill tree. I was getting a little concerned that it wasn't working correctly, but I think it is. All right, what are we doing? We need to make the solar panel kit. So that's going to require a white gold, a wire, and some glass. Let's get 2 white golds making here. Let's get 2 wires making here, and we're going to have to go back in and get some glass. That's kind of the downside to having all your stuff inside, is you got to go in and out to get everything, but that's all right. This storage that you can build in the habitat, it's like super cheap. It's like, what is it, 2 steel and 1 rubber, and you get 48 slots out of it. It's just irresistibly cheap. It's really, quite frankly, unbalanced, but don't tell the devs I said that, okay? All right, so let's see. We needed the white gold and the wire. Okay. So we need this, and then did it say we also needed the another? I think it said we need another circuit board, right? Let me look again. Yeah, we need another circuit board, and then we're good to go. So we made the white gold. Did we make a dime alloy? Yeah, we need that. We need a power cell. And then we should be able to make the circuit board. Back up just a little bit. Should have give us everything we need for the solar upgrade. There we go. Okay, now we also want to make the hover. Okay, let's see. Let me look at my chat here. Hover booster. Okay, so they're telling me in the chat that if we make a hover booster, which... Okay. And then if we take the solar panel fitting off and put it back on, then we have unlimited boost. So we're gonna test that theory to see if it actually does that on my game, and then we'll report it as a bug. Okay. So let's put this here. Now here, before we do that, right now my flashlight is, if you look in the lower right hand corner, it's probably at about, I don't know, 20% left. It's hard to see it, but I think it says 8 out of 50 or something like that. If we remove that, or 20, no, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Is there a place that it tells us how much charge we have left? I don't know. I'm not seeing that. But if you just look at the meter, right? Okay, so I don't know how quickly this will start recharging. And also, you would think that we have to be in daylight, so it's getting sunshine, but that doesn't seem to apply to the other solar panels. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you have to also turn the light off for it to recharge? It's definitely not an instantaneous thing, which I wouldn't expect it to be. So let's just keep an eye on it with the light running and see, if it slowly starts to go back up. Again, I wouldn't, in a realistic scenario, I wouldn't expect it to work at all at nighttime, but that doesn't seem to apply, to these solar panels. So I'm assuming it probably doesn't apply to this either, but maybe it does. We'll see. Okay, so we got that done. Now, we want to make the glider unit, so we're going to need another circuit board. At some point, I should probably just make a shitload of circuit boards, because, you always need them, right? Let's make a white gold there. Well, we need to make a power cell and a dime alloy there. Did it say we needed another wire? I think it did, so let's make one. If not, we're going to need it for something else anyways. Back up just a little bit. Okay. Make another circuit board. I actually like the glider attachment the most, for the hover, but the booster definitely has its uses as well. Okay, so we need one steel, and then we'll have everything we need to make that sucker. Here we go. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen, man. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, we'll put the booster on. While we're messing with this, we might as well put a helmet upgrade on too. So we run out of oxygen really quickly with our settings. So this will, what does this do? O2 pump. Oxygen recharge times 2, stamina usage 0.8, stamina recharge times 5. That wouldn't be a bad one, actually. What's fuel compressor do? Oh, that just gives us more fuel for the hover. Okay. The cooling unit, we don't really need that stuff on planet. This is the glide unit that I like. The storage unit's kind of useful, but since we're going to pretty much have the buggy with us anywhere we go, that's not super essential, I think. Let's look at these upgrades. Oxygen scrubber. So this basically cuts our consumption in half, and recharge is double. Wow. That seems to be a lot better than the one on the inside. Unless I'm missing something. Here, let's look at the other one again. So half the consumption, twice the recharge on that. Let's look at this one again. Okay, only a quarter consumption, still twice the recharge. Okay, but this one reduces stamina and also recharges stamina, which, O2 and stamina are almost synonymous really anyways in this game. So, I think this one's probably the better one overall. What do you guys in the chat think? Would you go with the O2 pump, or would you go with the scrubber out here? Let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of leaning more towards the O2 tank just because of what it does for the stamina, the stamina improvements. This definitely, reduces the oxygen usage pretty nicely, but I'm kind of... Yeah, see, my flashlight battery's still going down, so maybe it is a situation where it only works in the daytime, which is the way it should be. But it's still going down, so yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's, what do we need for this? Okay, so we need a steel, a titanium, and a lonsdaleite. We are really low on lonsdaleite. Let's grab a titanium out of here. Okay, nobody's speaking up in the chat, so I think the O2 pump is the one that I want. So we're making it. You guys lost your opportunity to provide input. It's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, there's nothing to prevent us from making the other one if you guys can come up with a strong argument that it's the better one. Anyway, okay, cool. So that's going to recharge our stamina. We use a little bit less O2. Let's sprint. I mean, yeah, I see that it's a little better, but the more important thing is look how much faster it's recharging. I mean, the stamina, not the oxygen. It still gives us that penalty of having to wait for a ton of time before it restarts. Though. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. What are we doing? I think. Oh, we wanted to try the hover booster thing. Okay, so if we just boost, see, we don't have unlimited. Okay, so what I was told is if you take this off, and then you put it back on, you have unlimited boost. It's, well, okay, it's not unlimited, but it greatly increases it. I mean, look at my hover meter. It's, oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not the way it's supposed to be. It's not unlimited, but I mean, that is a lot of hover. That is a lot of hover. So, what happens if you take these off and then put them back on? Does it go back to normal? Yeah, it goes back to normal when you do it that way. Interesting. Okay. So that is a bona fide bug. We're going to report that because it's not supposed to be that way. All right, so what we're going to do is say removing solar backpack. And, okay, no, how should I word this? Removing solar backpack with hover booster fitted will greatly increase greatly. I have a terrible keyboard for typing because it's a super sensitive mechanical keyboard. And I'm also trying to type at an angle on top of that, and I can't type worth a shit on top of all that. So there you go. Will greatly increase the hover time. Okay, removing solar backpack with hover booster fitted will greatly increase the hover time. Okay, this is a bug. It's certainly not a game stopper, though. Okay, so we have submitted that, and the moment we did that, our battery ran out. So let's just put this battery on for now, and we'll see if that makes a difference, you know, in the daytime when the sun's out. What does the description on this say? Solar units, backpack, gear piece, at the cost of increased oxygen and stamina usage while running. The increased power generation increases heat, cold resistant, and increases hover fuel. Wait a minute, did I make the wrong thing? That's the only solar thing there is, though, right? Light range extender, hover booster, hover charger, cleats, gold cover, tool holster. Solar. Yeah, there's only one solar unit. So, does this not recharge your batteries? I thought that it did. Oh yeah, it does. It says that in the description up there. It says flashlight battery recharge plus 25. Plus 25 what though? I mean, 25 charges per hour, or what? Or does it just automatically increase it by 25? Which it doesn't, because when we put that on originally, I didn't see the meter go up at all. Yeah, I don't know. You guys know exactly what that means? Does it mean that it adds 25 more capacity, or does it mean that it charges? I don't know. I'm not quite following what that means. And I don't see any evidence that it's working, but here again, that could just be because it's not daytime yet. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll just wait and see what happens during the day. Okay. Let's get going, man. Let's get going. I feel like I've kind of getting sidetracked here on stuff, but it's all good. It's all good. So we need to make ourselves a barracks. And so the next question I want to ask myself is, do I want to attach the barracks to, say, this wall? Even if, I might not be able to because of the terrain. Or do I want to just make it stand alone? Or we could, I guess we could attach it to this wall. We just have to move some of our storage around. Yeah, I think that might be a problem too. Well, let's get the stuff that we need to make it, first of all. So structures. Okay, so the barracks. I have to make this, guys, because it is a prerequisite to the laboratory. So I wouldn't make it otherwise because I don't really need it, but I have to make it because it's prereq. Okay, so we're going to need all that stuff that you see down there. And let's get start gathering it up. So we need 6 steel. We have 12 here, so we'll just split that in half. Okay, that takes care of the steel. We have the plastic. We need 1 cobalt. We have plenty of that. We need 3 titaniums. We need 1 talonite. I don't remember what we need for talonite, so let's take a look. Talonite requires cobalt and chromium. Okay. We did snag some more chromium when we were out and about earlier too, since the getting was good. Okay, so we need another cobalt, and here, we'll just grab all that chromium. That was okay, so that was just a 1-to-1. We need 4 lead. Three gunmetal, 2 wires, and 4 rubber. We should really go probably try and do some more salvaging because there's a few more sites that we could salvage. So we're not having to make some of this stuff from scratch because it's just more expensive, you know, to make that way. Okay, so 3 gunmetal. I don't think I have any more gunmetal left. No. One thing we could do, though, is we could recycle this because I'll probably never use it. And that will get us at least 1 gunmetal ingot. Gunmetal is one of those things that's a little more expensive to make. It used to be almost prohibitively expensive to make because, you know, when we had a limited amount of, what the hell is it called? Tin. But that's no longer the problem. So it's not quite as bad as it used to be. Okay, so that's going to get us all this stuff. So let's do that. That's good. And we're still going to have to come up with 2 more gunmetals. So let's see. What do we need for that? We're going to need 2 bronzes and some molybdenum. Okay. And so for bronze, we're going to need tin and mag. Let's grab some magnesium and some tin. And some moly, which is right here. Okay, so there's our 2 bronze. And that allows us to make 2 gunmetal. That's probably the most expensive alloy to make. Well, besides zircaloy. Does that give us everything we need? Structures. Yes, it does. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to go over here. And I want to see if it will fit here. It might or it might not. Oh, you know what else, though? We've got to put a coupler in, too. That makes me think I might not even want to attach this at all. Oh, here, let's build it up in the sky. How funny would that be, huh? We really just need to put the damn thing down so we can do the lab. I don't need to have this. Here. Let's... On the other hand, if we are going to put it down, we might as well finish it out so we can get the 2, you know, the agility and the stamina buff. Structure. Okay, can we turn it? Trying to get it to... It's too close to the building. But I mean, I want the entrance to face this direction, of course. can we just raise it up a little bit? Okay. What about if we turn it this way? Okay, yeah, that could work. It doesn't want to go any further that way, but we could bring it to here. Can we lower it down? Nope, that's about as far down as it wants to go. Okay, let's put it there. So it's, yeah, we can work with this. This isn't too bad. It's a little tight in there, but not too bad. And we might even, you know, I might even wind up repositioning it later once we get the big electrodome in place. Does that meet our prerequisite, or do we still have to completely build it? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So now we actually can build the laboratory. So, all right, let me think about this for a second. If we build this sucker out, the only advantage is that we're going to get... Oh, wow, that actually... Yeah, that was a prerequisite for turrets and other things, too. The only advantage it's going to give us is we're going to get the stamina buff and the agility buff. We don't need it for the bed because we already have the bed in the habitat. So how much is it going to cost to build this thing out? We're going to... See, it's going to require gunmetal, which is expensive in and of itself. Nickel, chromium, and cast iron is not really a problem, nor are wires. If we go with the windows... no, that's the corner wall. The windows are going to be cast iron, rubber, glass. Which also isn't that expensive. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're not going to do anything with it right now, just because resources are still limited. But once we get to the point where we have some drills and the ore's starting to come in, then maybe we'll finish this off at that point in time. But right now I'm just going to leave it as is so that we can start working on the laboratory, because that's really, you know, kind of one of the most important next things that we need to do. The next thing I want to look at now, did that unlock our electrodome? It didn't. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that means we probably have to build the laboratory in order to get the electrodome. I'll bet you $1 million that's what we got to do. Did any of this other stuff that it unlocked does it have the little padlock thing on it? Okay, no, just the laboratory does. Okay. And this stuff requires, well, it used to require, oh, does this not require the laboratory anymore? Because it shouldn't appear in the menu until we can actually make it. So, I don't know. All right, well, I guess, guys, laboratory is the next thing we got to do. So this is what we're looking at. And I hope we have everything we need to make it. So let's get started on this sucker. So we have 6 steel. We need 15 in total. You know what the stopping point is? Lon's Delight. We got plenty of iron, but we don't have enough Lon's Delight. Doggone it. Okay, well, then I guess what that means, ladies and gents, is that we got to go get some Lon's Delight. But I think maybe we're going to take a bit of a pause from the building and the base stuff and go check out that cave with the diamonds in it. So let's put this away. And we don't have a ton of rounds, but I think, you know, maybe we better make a few more rounds, actually, now that I think about it. Because if we're going after diamonds, we should theoretically be bringing a bunch back, right? So let's do that. We're going to need to make the normal rounds, which means we're going to need steel and titanium. And so we're going to use, we're just going to use the steel that we have, and we'll be able to make more once we get some more Lon's Delight. But that probably isn't going to happen now in this episode. Let's go over here. And how many of these can we make? 6. Okay. So we're just going to make 6 of those, and then... well, actually, we only want to make... Yeah, we want to make 6, because we need 3 so that'll allow us to make 2 more sets of these. Okay, so I want to look at something here really quick in my comments, so give me just a second here. I want to find out exactly where that mine was that you guys were telling me about in the comments here. Okay, it was Coondog that left the comment, and he's saying Theta Mine near the old base in Worm Graveyard has a diamond quartz chamber, but it's kind of deep, so bring batteries and food. Okay, so Theta Mine near the old base in, I'm assuming he means the Osiris base in the Worm Graveyard. Okay, that's where we're going to go. That's where we're going to go. Okay, let's make, oh wow, we're going to be able to make 5 of those. Yeah, I'm just going to make as many as I can because I have a feeling like we're going to be shooting a lot when we go into that cave. And we want to be armed to the teeth because we're not going to take any chances with these bugaboos. They are son of a bitches, man. Okay, so let's put that in there. These are just some extra assault rifle magazines, so we'll just save those for later. We'll put them in here. These are the tungsten rounds, which we're not using because they're not super effective, unfortunately. So when those are finished, we'll go ahead and set out and go find Theta Mine over by the old Osiris base. There we go. Okay, that's 26 magazines of diamond rounds. There you go. Now, let's just make sure everything is fully repaired. This in particular, because that's the one we're going to be using the most. We might still use the bolt rifle if we can, if we have time to use it as well. We only have 5 magazines left of this, though. I wonder if we should... we make those in here, right? Yeah, so bolt rifle magazine, we need aluminum, steel, and titanium. I just used up all the rest of my steel, so yeah, we're not doing that. Well, wait a minute. We do have a little bit of Lonstelite, right? Yeah, we have this much, so how much steel will that make us? Okay, 2 pieces of steel. And then, so we need... two aluminums and 2 titaniums. And then we can make just a little bit more bolt rifle ammo too. 2 aluminums, 2 titaniums. We don't need the iron anymore. Okay. Whoop. No, not there. Here. Okay, so that'll make us 2 more. Well, no, it'll make us 6 more in total of the bolt rifle, and then we'll have a little more ammo for that too, and then we should be good. Well, we've got 8 large mini packs. We have 21 normal bandages. We got plenty of tape, so I think we're as prepared as we can be with the resources at hand. Let's put that down there so we can grab any needed minerals. Well, besides the diamonds, of course. Where are you going to land? Yeah. I think that landed right in that basin where them damn crabs are, where the uranium is. So we're not even going to mess with it. We don't need to take the tanker. We'll take this one because we have way more storage with this guy. Okay, last thing we're going to do, you guys, before we take off is we're going to... hold on a second. Structures. I'm trying to... How do I... Wait a minute. What? How do I clear that off my thing? You used to be able to just go in and click it and it would remove it, but now it's not. That's not working anymore. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, whatever. Whatevs. So we're still have full nutrition, but I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to just prime ourselves with a crab stew right now. That's going to give us the strength boost, and we still have steamed carrots and a couple of MREs if we really get into trouble with the food. The other thing we really need to be taking with us, though, are some extra batteries, because I don't know how well this this recharge thing is going to work. And so I'm going to just melt down a fuel cell, because that'll give us 2 more batteries, plus we still have 50% of the one that we're currently using. All right, so let's go to recycle, pop that in there, and that gives us 2 batteries. So we have some backups. We'll put the plastic away, and then we will take off. Okay, let's do this. Love having that hover booster on. Okay, so we have to go over by the old Osiris base, which is just kind of over to the east of where we're currently at, and then look for Theta Mine. And hopefully we can find the diamond cavern and get a nice big supply of diamond, which we need for ammunition, amongst other things. So we're going to cut through here. So this is the worm graveyard, and the old Osiris base is just right up the hill over here. Okay, so let's look for Theta Mine. That must be it right there. I don't remember going into this mine. I may have been in it, but I just don't remember. Wait a minute. How in the hell is our nutrition down by a click? I just ate a crab stew. What in the world's going on? Oh, man. Okay. Stupid game. Stupid game. I can't explain it. But we have extra food, so we should be okay. All right. Let's get this guy ready to go. And we'll loot this crate. That we'll take back and recycle. And yeah, I guess we'll take all of that stuff. And let's start looking. Now, he told me in the comments that it's way deep back in here, so it looks like we're going to probably have quite the journey in this cave. And I am pretty damn sure that I have not been in this cave before. Okay, so let's looks like we have to go left. Let's holster that now just so we can move a little bit better, but we just have to be ready to pull it out when the nastiness starts. Okay, we come into a big, ginormous cavern. It's so big and so dark in here that we can't even see across to the other side. We don't really need mercury and gold. I'm going to be somewhat conservative with our inventory just because I want to save... Oh, man, I can't pass up the silver. I'm always running out of silver. But anyway, I want to try and be somewhat conservative just because... you know, we don't want to get super encumbered, and we want to come out of here with a big old load of diamonds. So the silver I can't pass up. Just can't do it. Okay. We have plenty of gold. We have plenty of lithium, so I'm not worried about that. I thought I just saw some movement over there. This place is creepy, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of creepy in here. Just the fact that it's so huge and it's just blackness, you know? And you know there's stuff in here that wants to eat you. So yeah, it's just enough to put an old guy on edge. Definitely. What we'll do is we'll get no more than a full stack of silver. And that's all we'll get. Just, again, so we don't overdo it here. How much do we have right now? We've got, we have 39. Okay. Wow, there's an actual worm skeleton thing in here. I don't think I've seen that in any of the other caves. That's kind of neat. Yeah, there's like a whole worm skeleton thing in here. $45. So 5 more, basically 1 more silver node, and we should have a full sack. That's mercury, or cobalt rather. We're good on cobalt, we're good on gold. See, it's kind of, it's easy to get disoriented in here, I think is what I'm trying to say. Especially if, did we come through this way? I want to say, oh, well, no, maybe we didn't. The mini-map is disabled too, so you can't really use that to tell which direction you're going. I think we came kind of from over that way, so let's just go where we see the bones. Okay, that's a new passage that way. But I wanna kind of see if we can sort of explore the whole cavern first to see if there are, multiple passages out. That's not a passage there. At least there's no monsters in here at the moment. Okay, so I think this is where we came from, right? Because we came in here and the first ores we saw were the mercury and the gold. So I didn't notice any other passages other than the one over by the bones leading out of here. So I think, as far as I can tell, unless I'm wrong, which I certainly could be, I think this is the way we need to go to move further into the cavern here. And I'm not spotting any more silver either. Wait, is that silver there? No, that's lithium. Okay, here we go. This gets us deeper in. What is this? Oh, it's quartz. Okay. Let's grab some. I'm not even sure what we use this for. I'm sure some kind of high-end recipe needs it. I haven't needed to use it yet. There's plenty of quartz in here, though. What's this? That's nothing but a scary-looking egg. Oh, look at that! Diamond! Hot damn! Okay. We found some diamond. I wonder if this is the room he was talking about. It's not that far in, if it is. I mean, I've been in some of these mines, like, they'll take you, like, across the whole damn map. They're so, they're so extensive. Okay. I don't know how much of this we actually need, so I'm not going to get any more than a stack of it. There's more diamond right there, too. right there. Look at that. Sneaky. Did I get it? I think so. Nope, it's right there. Wow. Yeah, you got to really watch that. Okay, how much quartz do we have? We have 23, so we can still get more. Let's favor the diamond first, though, just so because that's the main reason why we're here. I can't believe there aren't any enemies in here. You would think this place would be crawling with enemies. Hey, what's going on, my dear? How are you tonight? It's good to see you. Everybody, Brittany in the chat is my daughter. And she and her husband just got back from Yellowstone, a trip in Yellowstone. How's your evening going, sweetheart? Okay, well, like I said, we'll get a full stack of quartz. These things look ominous, you know, like aliens are going to pop out at any minute. Yeah, there is a nice supply of diamond in here. This is awesome. Big thank you to Coondog for pointing this out in the comments. So guys, yeah, Theta Mine over by the old Osiris base. That's where you get your diamond and your quartz. You get some work things squared away. Nice. Cronus, what is up, my dude? Very good to see you, sir. Both Cronus and Brittany, too, by the way, are channel members, so I try and give shout-outs to my members when they join the stream. I really appreciate you guys' support. Brittany, you're a 3-month member now because you got the blue. Cronus, you're approaching... You should be, like, getting close to a 1-month membership by now, right? I think something like that. It should, your little ring should turn green pretty soon. Just working on your lesson plans and a break from Conan. Nice, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Are you going to be anywhere near Mount Rushmore? You could go to that reptile farm, you know, that we took you to a long time ago. There's a doorway there. Okay, do we have a full stack of quartz? No, we need 9 more. So let's get a full stack of that. Getting close? Okay, cool. I knew you were getting really close to the 1-month mark there. Two more. Okay, we'll just mine this last node, and then we don't need any more quartz for now. Like I said, I don't even know if we'll ever need this in quantity anyways. It's a new ore that they recently added. It might not even be implemented yet. Not sure. Okay, so I'm not 100% convinced that we have fully covered this cavern. So let's, before we go through that passage, let's just look around a little more. We don't need sulfur. We're doing fine on sulfur. Oh, maybe we can't go any further than this. Yeah, that's the end of the line, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. How much diamond do we have so far? We've got 42, which isn't bad. You used to get, what was it, like was it a stack and a half out of the original diamond cavern, if I remember right? Something like that. So let's just kind of make sure we've... Oh, there, we got some enemies. How come he's not moving? Where did he go? We blew him off into oblivion. That's what we did. Serves him right. Damn bugs. You're going to go to Rapid City? Oh, nice, man. Hopefully you have some time to go see Mount Rushmore and some of the other things, too. What are we celebrating with cake and booze? Oh, Cronus's 1 month anniversary. Yeah, you bet. Just so you know, guys, too, my birthday's actually coming up next Saturday or Sunday. It's on the 11th. Yeah, I know, September 11th, worst day in recent American history, but unfortunately, I had no choice in which day I was born on, so if you guys want to buy me some cake and booze for my birthday, that's fine with me. I won't complain. I'm going to be 40, or not 40, yeah, I wish. I'm going to be 54 years old. So, yeah, there you go. It happens. I have a feeling like there's got to be a couple more diamond things in here. We just got to look. We've got some tungsten, but we don't need tungsten. This is the way we came, right? Yeah, because that's where the bones are. So we're going to just kind of cover the perimeter, and then we'll look in the center to make sure we've swept the whole thing. There's something blue. Oh, okay, that's that. Yeah, that was that passage. Stream all day? Yeah, I might. I don't know. We'll see. If I can swing it, I will. My birthday usually happens like on Monday, on our, like the worst day ever for your birthday. But this time around, it's actually on a weekend day, which is kind of nice. Nothing up on that shelf. Okay, so I think we have... Yeah, I think we've covered the perimeter. Now let's go search the center and make sure I didn't miss any before we take off here. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. Nice. You guys do realize that diamonds are an old guy's best friend, right? If you didn't know that, you do now. And we got the one under the ground. Beautiful. Okay, what's that get us up to? 49. I must have missed one piece on one of those nodes, because you should get 5 out of each one. Okay, let's look around a little bit more, kind of more in the center here, make sure we didn't miss anything before we take off here. I have a feeling like, maybe something's not quite working, because you would think this place would be crawling with enemies, right? With all the, high-level resources that are in here. We only saw the one, and he was kind of glitched. Okay, well, there is a full stack of diamonds in this cavern, so it's good to know. I obviously missed, one piece of it, but that's fine. Not the end of the world. And so, yeah, now you guys know where to go to get diamonds. And again, a big thank you to Coondog for letting me know that in the comments. Starvation warning, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and eat some steamed carrots, because we like steamed carrots. It'll help us see in the dark. And there we go. So our food and hydration is back to normal. Let's get the hell out of this place. It's kind of creepy in here. Not going to lie. It's kind of creepy in here. That was that doorway that we couldn't go anywhere. So we'll just kind of keep looking around the perimeter till we find the opening that goes back to the bones. Rum cake? Coffee is an old guy's best friend. That's right. Coffee is an old guy's best friend. It's kind of cold, though. Old guy can have both coffee and diamonds as his best friend. There's no laws, that say otherwise. So there you go. Yeah, this room is not as far back in here as I was expecting it to be, which is good. It's not that far back in here at all. And then you can also get, you know, gold and lithium and cobalt out of here. All of which I could grab, but I don't think we need to right now. Okay, so I think this is the way out. Plus, this cave or mine has two crates towards the entrance, and I don't think any of the other ones do that I'm aware of. So yeah, this is my favorite mine in the game, you guys. Theta mine. I'm all about some theta mine. So there's that chest there, and then there's the other one right by the door, and that's not very far back in here at all. So good stuff, good stuff. All right, you guys, well, I think I'm going to let you go here for this episode, and let's see, next episode, we need to get the laboratory built, and then I want to get some electrodomes going and some drills put down, and after that, we might try the auxiliary droid and see if we can get him to actually work. And then after that, we'll make the Corsair, and then we'll kind of have to decide at that point if we're going to continue this series or if we want to start over on Lutari like we've been talking about. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and send all your cookies to Old Guy, or rum cake, or beer. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.